A good leader is someone who can motivate and inspire people. They have a clear vision and can communicate it effectively. They are also decisive and can make tough decisions when needed. They also can build relationships and trust with others. Many different leadership styles share common attributes, but a good leader must be motivated and able to inspire others, have a clear vision, be decisive, want to build relationships and trust, and be adaptable. Leaders come in all shapes and sizes, so there is no perfect way to lead. What works for one person may not work for another. The important thing is that you find what works best for you and stick to it. Leadership is not just for managers or executives. Anyone can be a leader, regardless of their position in the company. It's essential to develop your leadership skills to take control of your career and future. Change is inevitable. Sometimes it's for the better, and sometimes not so much. Whether you're experiencing change because of a promotion or new job opportunity, or if your company has decided to make some changes that affect operations in your department, change can be challenging to handle at first. It may seem like everything will fall apart without warning, and there are no rules about how to deal with this sudden change. However, the truth is that most people have already dealt with numerous situations similar to yours before. So relax. You've come through tough times back, and you'll do it again now. Conflict is a normal and natural part of life. It can arise in personal relationships, work, or other situations where people interact. The key to resolving conflicts effectively is communication. You need to listen to the other person's point of view and understand their perspective. Once you have done that, it's time to compromise. Each side needs to give a little bit so that everyone can feel like they've won something. Finally, don't forget to apologize if necessary. Apologizing shows that you take responsibility for your actions and value the relationship more than winning an argument. Building trust and respect. Trust and respect are both important, but they aren't the same thing. To have a trusting relationship with someone else, you need to be able to count on them in difficult situations. They also need to be consistent in their behavior and keep their promises. On the other hand, respect is more about how others see you as an individual. It's not necessarily tied to a specific situation or time frame. For example, if your family sees you as respectable because you have many great qualities that they admire, then this trust will extend itself throughout all areas of life for them. Delegation. One of the keys to becoming a successful leader is delegation. This means that you need to trust your subordinates to do their jobs without micromanaging them. This can be difficult at first, but it's essential to let go and allow people to make their own decisions. You may need to provide guidance and feedback, but ultimately, the decision should be theirs. By delegating tasks, you'll free up time for yourself to focus on more important things, such as strategy and long-term planning. Intelligence. Leaders need to understand their own emotions and the emotions of others. This is known as emotional intelligence, or EQ. When you have high EQ, you're able to control your emotions, respond effectively to stressful situations, and build relationships with other people. Emotionally intelligent leaders are more successful than those who are not. They're better at problem-solving, decision-making, and networking. Many people think that EQ is the same as IQ, but it's very different. While IQ relates to intelligence and logic skills, EQ has more to do with interpersonal relationships. Most experts agree that successful leaders need both high emotional intelligence and strong analytical and problem-solving skills to succeed at their jobs. Collaboration and teamwork. To be successful, leaders need to work well with others. This means effective collaboration and teamwork. When people work together, they can achieve more than they could individually. They can share resources, ideas, and expertise. The best teams are those in which everyone feels like they're welcome and that their contributions are valued. Ethics and integrity. An ethical leader treats others with respect, honesty, and fairness. When you have strong ethics, your work reflects the values of those around you. This makes people trust you because they know what to expect from you in a situation. People also appreciate being treated fairly and not having their time or energy wasted by being misdirected on useless tasks or activities. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze information and come up with solutions. It helps you think about things from different angles so that your decisions are based on evidence rather than feelings or past experiences. You need critical thinking skills to make changes happen, solve problems, and find new opportunities for growth and success at work. Risk-assessment and risk-based decisions. Leaders need to be able to make risk-based decisions. This means that they need to weigh the risks and benefits of a particular course of action before deciding on one. They also need to be aware of the potential consequences of their choices, both good and bad. Leaders can achieve great things by taking risks, but they also need to be prepared for when things go wrong. Research skills. Research skills are essential for all leaders. This means that you need to be able to gather information effectively and make informed decisions. The most effective leaders do research regularly so they can solve problems, plan strategies, and achieve goals efficiently. Reporting. Report writing is another essential skill for leaders. When you write reports, you can share information with others clearly and concisely. This helps ensure that everyone understands what's happening and why decisions are being made. Good report writers also use data to back up their claims so that readers can see the evidence for themselves. Communication skills. Leaders need to be able to communicate effectively with others. This means being able to express your ideas clearly and convincingly, as well as listening carefully to what other people have to say. Leaders who can communicate well are more successful than those who cannot. They're better at networking, problem-solving, and decision-making. To be a good communicator, you need to be patient and understand that not everyone thinks in the same way that you do. It will help if you are also willing to compromise and consider other people's opinions on occasion. Presentation skills. Leaders need to be able to give good presentations. This means being well prepared, using visual aids, and communicating clearly with their audience. Good leaders are confident speakers who can hold people's attention while they're speaking and make a lasting impression on listeners after the presentation is finished. Career planning. Leaders also need to be good at career planning. This means setting goals and creating a plan of action to help them achieve those goals. It's essential to have a clear idea of what you want from your career and what steps you need to take to get there. Career planning skills can help you move up the ladder at work or change careers altogether if you decide it is best for you. Continuous learning. Finally, leaders need to be able to keep learning. This means seeking out new information about your industry and staying up to date with the latest research so that you don't fall behind in your field. It also means being open to feedback from others and recognizing when it's time for a change or an improvement. Being willing to learn is one of the best qualities that any leader can have. The skills listed above are just a few of the many soft skills that leaders need to succeed. By developing these skills, you'll be able to lead yourself and others better. Soft skills can be learned and improved upon over time, so don't feel discouraged if you're not good at them yet. You'll get better at them and become an even more effective leader with practice.